SpaceX Starship is a record-breaking heavy rocket that even NASA doesn't have and wishes it does. All eyes were on it for the endless possibilities it carries, but instead, on April 20th, 2023, 3 minutes into its first flight, Starship blew up over the Gulf of Mexico. Everything from its liftoff into space was a total disaster. And despite this, SpaceX says that the test launch was a success, even though it ended in a fire. During a SpaceX video, the team said that the main goal of this mission was apparently to get the rocket off the launch pad. And to be fair, it did more than just reach that goal. Engineers call the time when Starship flew for more than 3 minutes, max Q. This is when a rocket is under the most stress from acceleration and air resistance. The full Starship stack is nearly 400 feet tall, which is as tall as a tower. It is made up of a black Starship spaceship and a silver Super Heavy rocket. It is the strongest rocket ever made, and this launch was the first time SpaceX's new Starship was used as a whole. Starship has 2 different parts or stages. The first stage, which is called Super Heavy, is made up of 33 separate engines and has more than twice the power of a Saturn V, which was the rocket that took people to the moon in the 1960s and 1970s. The goal of the first stage is to get the rocket about 65 kilometers or 40 miles above Earth. Once Super Heavy's job is done, it is supposed to break off from the rest of the craft and land safely on the ground so it can be used again. At that point, the second stage, called the Starship spacecraft, is meant to start its own engines and send the payload, which could be people, satellites, or anything else, into orbit. But just like everything in life, it didn't go as planned at all. Parts of Starship have been tried before, but the launch on April 20th, 2023, was the first time the spaceship was fully tested with the Super Heavy rocket stacked on top of it. If it had worked, the first stage would have broken off from the second stage when it was done and fallen into the Gulf of Mexico. The Starship would have kept going and crashed 155 miles or 250 kilometers off the coast of Hawaii. During the flight, the Super Heavy rocket and the Starship couldn't split, so engineers blew up the full rocket. SpaceX says that during the launch, a few things went wrong. First, more than one engine stopped working before the time when the Starship and the Super Heavy rocket were meant to separate. The 2 stages also didn't split at the right time. Since the 2 stages were stuck together, the rocket started to tip over, and they are still working on finding out more things that went wrong. Starship weighs 11 million pounds. A rocket that size and out of control and full of highly flammable fuel is a very dangerous thing. So, to keep anyone from getting hurt, engineers at SpaceX set off the rocket's self-destruct system, which caused the rocket to blow up over the Gulf of Mexico. This falls in line with the new directive of having all current rockets made, with ways for engineers to safely destroy them in flight if they need to. So, now that you know the whole information, what do you think? Was Starship a success considering all they wanted to do was just get it off the launch pad and not into space? Or was it a failure for not lasting longer like John in the other room? Let us know in the comments. That is all we have for you today. Click the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel and the like button if you found this video informative. Also, hit the little bell so you get notified when we post new space-related videos like this, just for you. Thank you for watching. Till next time.